Hello, 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 and a warm welcome back to the Linguasphere Academy podcast. This is the place for friendly, clear conversations about language and life. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam. It's great to have you with us. Alex, I was reflecting on something you said in our last episode about vacations. You talked about the perfect getaway sometimes being in your own city, just acting like a tourist.
Yes, a staycation.
Exactly. And it made me think of a bigger idea, that initial excitement to explore a new place, even your own city. It's a fantastic feeling. But what happens when that first spark of excitement wears off, when you've seen the main sights and the newness fades?
That's a brilliant observation, Sam. The initial excitement, the motivation, gets you out the door. But what keeps you exploring the smaller streets, finding the local cafes, and really getting to know a place over time? That's different.
It is different. And it's not just about travel. It's about learning a language, building a skill, improving at a job, creating a healthy routine, anything that takes more than a day. So our topic today is one of the most practical questions we can ask ourselves. What is more powerful for achieving our goals, that initial burst of motivation or the steady, quiet power of consistency?
We're going to have a long, relaxed chat about this. We'll talk about what these two forces really are, why we often rely on the wrong one, and most importantly, how to make them work together so you can build the habits you want.
As always, we'll keep it simple and clear. Our goal is that by the end, you'll have a clear, useful understanding you can apply to your own goals, especially your English learning journey.
So let's get started. Sam, when you hear the word motivation, what picture comes to mind? What does it feel like?
To me, motivation is that spark. It's the emotional fuel. It's the wave of excitement or inspiration that makes you want to start something. It feels incredible. It's like the feeling after watching an inspiring talk, or the first day of a new project when everything seems possible.
That's it. It's the launch. It's powerful for overcoming inertia. But, and this is the key question, is it reliable? Can you count on that feeling to be there every day?
In my experience, no. And that's its weakness, because motivation is a feeling, and feelings change. They're influenced by our energy, our mood, the weather, a busy day. If our ability to work on a goal depends on feeling a specific way, our progress becomes very unstable.
Right. It's like trying to warm your house by occasionally lighting a match. It gives a bright, hot flash, but it can't provide lasting warmth. So if motivation is the spark, how would you describe consistency?
Consistency is the steady flame. It's not really a feeling at all. It's a behavior, a principle. It's the practice of showing up and doing the work on a regular schedule, regardless of how you feel. It's the decision to study for 20 minutes every evening, even when you're tired. It's the commitment to your daily walk, even when the sofa looks more comfortable.
Its strength is its reliability. It doesn't wait for perfect conditions or the right mood. It's the decision to act made in advance. Its power is quiet but cumulative. It's not a dramatic flash. It's the steady, patient force that shapes things over time.
So the big difference is this. Motivation is about intensity. I'll study for 3 hours this weekend. Consistency is about frequency. I'll study for 30 minutes every single day.
And which approach do you think builds a skill like language over months and years?
I think we know. The person who studies for 30 minutes daily will, without a doubt, learn and retain far more over time. The motivated person sprints, but the consistent person walks a steady path. In a long journey, the steady walker goes farther.
So why do we keep chasing motivation if consistency is more effective?
Because motivation is exciting. It comes with a rush. Planning, imagining the result, buying the new notebook, it all feels like progress. Consistency, on the other hand, can seem boring. Doing a small thing every day isn't glamorous. Our brains are wired to seek the exciting spark, not the disciplined routine.
We confuse the feeling of being motivated with actual progress. We think, I'm so excited, therefore I will succeed. But excitement is not a plan. This is why so many big resolutions fade. The initial feeling subsides, and without a system, there's nothing left.
So, is motivation useless? Should we ignore it?
Not at all. I think the real model is consistency helped by motivation. They have different jobs. Motivation is excellent for the launch. It gets you to start. It's perfect for planning, setting up your space, telling a friend, all the initial setup.
And consistency is for the journey. It's the daily system that keeps you moving after the launch excitement is a memory. The mistake is trying to use the spark to do the job of the steady flame.
Let's make it practical. Imagine our listener Maya wants to improve her English speaking. Phase 1, the spark. Maya feels inspired after a great conversation. She's motivated. She downloads apps, finds a conversation partner online, feels fantastic. Motivation did its job. It initiated the project. Phase 2, the fade. A few weeks later, life is busy. The inspiration is a memory. The app feels like a chore. The motivation is gone. This is normal and expected. Phase 3, the crossroads. Here, Maya has two paths. Path A, she waits to feel motivated again. She says, I don't feel like it today. The goal stalls. Path B, she switches to her consistency engine. She doesn't ask her feelings, she follows her preset rule. Every Tuesday and Thursday, after my morning tea, I have a 15-minute conversation with my partner. It's a small, non-negotiable habit.
That shift changes everything. The action becomes automatic. She does it whether she's inspired or tired. That's how real progress is made, not in giant motivated leaps, but in small, consistent steps. So the strategy is use motivation to build your system, then rely on the system when motivation is gone. Now, how do we actually build this muscle of consistency? It's the most important part.
Rule 1. Start much smaller than you think. Motivation says study for an hour a day. Consistency says listen to one 5-minute podcast episode. Make it so easy you can't say no. The goal is to build the ritual of showing up.
Rule 2. Focus on the routine, not the far-off result. Don't think, I need to be fluent. Think, I need to do my 10-minute lesson today. Your job is to be the person who does the small action. The big result will follow.
Rule 3. Use habit stacking. Attach your new tiny habit to one you already have. After I make my morning coffee, I will review 5 vocabulary flashcards. The existing habit triggers the new one.
Rule 4. Make it visual. Put a simple mark on a calendar for each day you complete your tiny habit. Seeing the chain of marks grow is a powerful, silent reward.
Rule 5, and maybe the most kind, be gentle when you miss. Never miss twice. Life happens. You will skip a day. The key is to not let one skip become a week. Forgive yourself and restart immediately. Don't try to make up for it with a huge session. Just do your small habit again the next day.
Let's apply this to English learning. A microsystem could be tiny habit. I will read one short news article in English with my breakfast. Habit stack. After I finish lunch, I will write 2 sentences in my journal about my morning. Visual track, a check mark on the calendar.
It seems small, but done daily, that compounds into hundreds of articles and sentences over a year. That is real, steady progress, built on consistency, not fleeting feelings.
That's the superpower. It makes your progress reliable. You are no longer at the mercy of your mood. You build something even more valuable than skill. You build self-trust. You become someone who keeps promises to yourself.
So, to wrap up, let's reframe our title. It's not consistency versus motivation. It's understanding they are partners in different roles.
Motivation is the friend who says, let's go on an adventure. They get you excited and out the door. Consistency is the friend who packs the water, checks the map, and walks beside you every step. Even when the path gets steep or boring, they ensure you actually finish the journey.
Don't wait to feel motivated. Take your power back by building a tiny, gentle system of consistency. Start smaller than seems reasonable. Attach it to your day. Be kind to yourself.
Use the spark when it comes. Let it help you plan, but build your life and your learning on the steady, reliable flame of consistency.
We hope this conversation has given you a useful perspective. Think of one small thing. What tiny, consistent step can you start with today?
Thank you for joining us for this chat. Keep taking those small, steady steps.
We'll talk again soon. Goodbye for now.